Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome to my 2018 year review. Now, I'm basically going to take you guys through why this year was potentially the best year of my life. Pretty hard to beat the last couple years, but this year may have topped it. I'm not going to say it's the most important year of my life. This isn't going to be like a Logan Paul video. Although that video was really good. Everyone insulted me on Twitter for saying it was good. I'm going to take you through the top 10 things that made this year so good. There were a few things that were quite close, like the fact I had laser eye surgery and now I have good vision, although I can't tell if I'm in focus right now. I mean, it doesn't really help if I'm this close because I'm kind of out of focus. All right, there we go. Now I know I'm in focus. Okay, so the first thing that made this year really, really good was, even though it was only a short thing because it only really lasted 3 videos, was the smart car me and Josh bought. 3, 2, 1, boom!
It's the smart car.
This is the brand new smart car.
It has butterflies.
It has character. I mean, me and Josh have done a series before. We did the inflatable series. Which only lasted 1 episode. It wasn't meant to be an inflatable series. It was meant to be a series where we try different things, but whatever. Anyway, 2018 now, move on. The smart car series, we were gonna do random things to the car. When Josh got it, he changed one of the rims, he spray painted it, he also put some stuff inside. And then I took it and yeah, Dub Customs did a pretty decent job for it.
Oh my god.
I mean, I thought the car looked pretty good. I'm just saying. I've never had a car with a wig, so I was happy with it. I mean, I've always wanted to do something like this anyway. I've always wanted to, you know, get a car, do it up. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do once we move, so may come to an end after 2 episodes of it, but there's still chance we'll do something else. I might do it as a solo thing, or I might hit up other people. We might do a Sidemen video on it. I don't know. I can't tell you that, but getting that car, having it here, like dressed as Trump, has been a highlight of the year, because it's not a normal thing. Okay, number 9 is, this one's kind of only in there because I know I'll get hate if I don't put this somewhere. Number 9 is being able to not do lonely videos anymore, as I now have a girlfriend. Yep, that's right. So I pretty much built my YouTube channel on me being lonely, making wanking jokes and stuff like that. I made a lot of lonely jokes. Now I have Talia. We've done some videos together, and I don't think I did any videos in 2017 with her. I think 2018 was the first year I did videos with her.
Am I better looking than Sloth from the Goonies? What?
Yeah.
So I've done quite a few videos with her. She also does YouTube, in case you didn't know, you can check her out in the description. I've done lie detector tests with her, where we've found out that I was more attractive than David Beckham, I think, but I was less attractive than Sloth from the Goonies. It was something dumb like that. But I've done other stuff, like I've challenged her against JJ in quizzes, her against my brother, who's now willing to be in videos, so thank you, Nick. Anyway, being able to do videos with Talia is awesome, and I mean, obviously not just videos, but you know what? This is just getting weird now. I'm sorry, Talia. This is just weird. You know what? I'm gonna just move on. Let's move on to the more important ones. I screwed it again. That was bad. Okay, number 8 is a trend that got huge this year, and it is because of Mr. Beast. This is donating to Twitch streamers.
Hey! Thanks for the fucking 50, dude. I fucking needed that. Woo! Fucking.
So Mr. Beast started this thing of donating to Twitch streamers. It seemed to, for some reason, take off massively. So I decided, you know what? It's a trend, I'm gonna jump on it. As much as people hated it, a lot of people loved it. And those videos actually did insanely well. So, I mean, I felt good giving money to streamers as well. So it was a win-win for everyone. They got money, they got the donations, they got their donations, I felt good, and also got views. You guys seemed to enjoy the videos. It worked out for everyone. Mr. Beast, who I was actually a big fan of, still am, before you take that wrong, DM'd me and basically said, would I want to do a video with him? I had actually held off messaging him before because he was doing so well on YouTube, I didn't want to be that guy that messages him and says like, hey man, can we collab? So yeah, me and Mr. Beast planned basically to get sponsorship and donate it to a load of streamers if they can win a Fortnite game. Now we didn't expect everyone to lose, and it pretty much all went to one person. $35,000 each.
What on earth? Maybe a $35,000 donation says unreal. GG.
So Courage ended up winning $80,000 that day. Yeah, I mean, that's a life-changing amount. So that was a really, really good moment. To be able to give someone that amount of money because of quid, that is actually, it felt insane. And to be able to then go to all the other streamers that tried to win a game and we gave them all like $5,000 each or something. It was such a good feeling to do it, and the video didn't do that well for me. It did really well for him, but it was still one of the highlights of my year. All right, number 7, a big thing every year, but this year, I don't know why, it just felt like I did it more than most years. I traveled a lot this year. I have managed to go to Dubai, LA twice, Vegas, Paris, Rome, and New York is the other one. So I went to all of those places this year. Most of them were video purposes or, you know, like work purposes, if you get what I mean. So obviously every year I have been traveling loads of places and I love it so much. This year though, New York was one of the best trips I had. Paris was sick, but Dubai I had never been before, and I went with Syndicate, my brother. Syndicate's not my brother, as in I went with my brother and Syndicate. And honestly, that place is just unreal. I want to go back 2019. I want to go to some other places. I want to try and go to China, America again, Canada, maybe Australia, maybe Tokyo. I don't really know, but I want to try and go to a lot of places. So if you have anywhere that you think I should go, let me know. That might be part of my bucket list series, which if you haven't heard about, I'm trying to basically have like a bucket list that I try and complete for video sakes, if you get what I mean. Number 6, boxing matches. All right, I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this is just my dancing. So yes, I wasn't a part of the boxing matches. I wasn't in the ring or anything like that. And I know it's quite weird that that's my number 6 ahead of traveling and my girlfriend. My priorities are messed up. So although I wasn't involved in the actual boxing match, I was very involved in terms of I did some stuff behind the scenes. Quite complicated. It's very long to explain. But also the fact that, you know, JG, my best friend, is fighting as the headline fight of both of them. I felt very involved because I was very involved with all of them. And I mean, living with JJ, you see everything. So that plus all the stuff behind the scenes, it just meant that the boxing ended up taking a lot more of my year than I thought it would. I mean, so many of you have tweeted me about it, but when JJ fought against Joe, seeing your best friend get hit in the face, I mean, admittedly, it didn't happen much, but it is the most painful thing in the world. It's probably more painful than being hit in the face yourself. There are pictures of me watching it and I'm like this. And then he goes and takes on Logan Paul. And I was just there like, what? Why? Why are you choosing someone bigger than you? Joe is hench, I know, but at least it's smaller. Took on Logan Paul and we all know what happened.
It is a majority draw.
Yeah, so I don't know, 2019, there might be a rematch, who knows? We don't know when, whatever. Number 5, and you'd probably think this one would be a little bit higher, but for an entire year, the Sidemen, the 7 guys who can barely organize to get together in a phone call, let alone meet in person and record a video, managed to do a video every single week called Sidemen Sundays. We have the Sidemen channel, we have more Sidemen, which we posted more on as well. I just got the name, I just got it. We have posted every single Sunday, I think. Did we miss one? We might have missed one. We missed a Sunday for the charity match because it was on the Saturday and we decided, you know what, that's our video. But somehow that is a lot of work. Preparation, the planning, the cleanup, the organizing, the editing, the uploading, everything together, and just trying to get 7 people together who barely see each other is just, it's an unreal amount of effort. So yeah, the Sidemen Sundays are continuing. I don't really know our plan for it, but I guess we'll just see 2019. There's no plan. It's gonna be a struggle. Our last ever charity match. We've done 3 games against YouTube All-Stars. This one was potentially my favorite, I think. The first one was insane, and obviously I got the halfway long goal. I was gassed. But this one, we had like a much wider range of people. We just kind of We drafted in people like King Batch, who is honestly one of the nicest people I've ever met, and I don't think I would have got that chance if we didn't do the charity match. I mean, I got a hat-trick as well, so I ain't complaining.
Oh, Wizzy's come out, what's he done?
Why'd you
What's
do
he
that,
doing?
Hugh? Oh, Hugh. Makes it 5-0 to the Sidemen.
Simon Miniminter is basically crowned king of the world there.
He is. He says, I'm the king of the world now, Vic.
So yeah, obviously Vic scored a penalty as well, so it was kind of like, we had planned that from the first year. Always said, if we get a penalty, he's taking it, 100%. And our final ever match, we got that penalty. He took it, he nailed it, bang. Now obviously, over the 3 matches, we raised hundreds of thousands of dollars as well for, I don't know why I said dollars, we raised hundreds of thousands of pounds for multiple charities. And each time finishing the match, like during the match, it's so fun, but then after the match, seeing how much we've raised and then being able to give it to the charities and see their reaction, it makes all of it just that much better. Obviously it was our last one as well, so it is kind of emotional to not be doing another one next year, because it seems kind of like a tradition, like next year we'll do another charity match, but that one is genuinely our last one. The trilogy is done. So yeah, as sad as I am to not be doing it again, it is nice to have done 3, all of them be successful, all of them raise lots of money, and all of them just be fun as well. So that one we lost, that one wasn't fun. Just to clear out, that one wasn't fun. Damn you, Chris MD. Last year, the Sidemen and I did a secret project, which you guys all picked up on, like, oh, why are they traveling to these places and doing random vlogs in like a house or in Ibiza or stuff like that. And then this year we finally released it. It was for the Sidemen Show, a YouTube premium show that we put a lot of work into. Seeing all of that work come together and do a series that was so well received, it makes it all worth it, because we put so many hours into filming, shooting and everything like that, and then we came back and then it was all the editing and everything like that. We were very worried about how the reception would be, because obviously it is a paid for series. Obviously you can get the free month, but a lot of people like to hate on anything that, because YouTube is a free platform, so a lot of people were gonna hate on it. But then to see it get that reception, everyone said like, oh, this is so sick. Because we had people like Bear Grylls, Nicole Scherzinger, Jack Whitehall, like we had, I can't put into words how awesome the experience was.
There have always been Sidemen. Stuck in the shadows, riding the coattails of greatness, a little off-center, remaining on the side.
I don't want to do this.
So yeah, that was the Sidemen Show. It was awesome. We did like a premiere for it and everything, and all our family, friends and everything were there, and it was sick. It was so sick. I know Sidemen Sundays aren't up to that quality. I think our end goal is to potentially make stuff almost as high quality as that. Maybe not, obviously not that high quality, because that was very, very, very high budget. And we ain't gonna have Nicole Scherzinger walking around every video. Okay, number 2, silver medal. Now, I feel bad not putting this at number 1, but it's very recent, so I don't really want to put it top yet, hopefully by the end of next year. M7 Education, a non-profit organization me and my brother have started. We're both very, very passionate about it. It's basically sending schools that can't afford it to go to school trips. That's it in layman's terms, basically. So my brother used to work at a school, and yeah, they never went on school trips. And I don't know about you, but we both felt that school trips were some of the best things about school. Like every time you go on a school trip, there's always so many stories and everything like that. We kind of created this to send schools on school trips. So we've only done 1 trip so far. As I said, it is very recent, but 2019, we both set the goal. I've set a goal of raising $100,000. I think I said $250,000, but my actual goal is like 100,000. I would be extremely happy with $250,000 somehow. My brother wants to send 1,000 kids on school trips. I'm hoping both are so easily doable. I will leave a link to the page in the description down below. The main thing, actually, if you guys want to help but you don't have the money to donate, if you play Fortnite, which I'm guessing about 80% of you do, you go on Fortnite, there's a supporter creator in the store. If you type in Miniminter on there, 5% of what you buy goes to me, and all of the stuff I get, so far I think it's about $9,000, is gonna go straight to M7E. Like, I'm not keeping a penny of that. I'm just saying this will all be going to M7E. Yeah, it will help a lot. And I've also said once it gets 10,000 pounds, so it needs another like 1,000 pounds or something, I will be dyeing my hair purple, which is the color of the logo, which, as you guys know, I dye my hair a lot, so purple, I guess it's just another color I've got to do. Final one, number 1 of my reasons why this year was so sick. It's not a new reason. It's not something that, you know, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's sick that he did that this year. Because my number one is this house. And I know I should be saying like, oh, number one is you guys. But if you're here, I appreciate that more than this list. This is just why this year, you guys make my life. Did I save it? I think I saved that. I think I'm good. So this is the final year I am living with JJ, Josh, and Vic. Vic has already moved out, and I am left with Josh and JJ. I am moving in with JJ again, but I won't live with Josh again unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong in both our lives. So we moved in about 5 years ago or something, not to this house, into the other one, and it was kind of a risk. Like, I was still doing Beast Clothing at that. To be able to be in this house, and now I'm moving in with JJ, and everyone's moving out, kind of like end of an era. Like, I feel like it's not gonna be the same. I'm gonna throw it out there. It's not gonna be the same. I'm not gonna be seeing them every day when I wake up. I'm not gonna go get a pan of chocolate and bump into Josh getting, I don't know, some rice. But I'm hoping we're all gonna live near each other. It should still mean we see each other a lot. Sidemen are still gonna continue. I've done this all in a video where I said about leaving the house. But I've done some mad things in this house, this year especially. I've put a football pitch in the house. I've done countless inflatable videos where I've had like a gladiator thing, I've had an assault course. Oh wow, I even had a boxing ring this year. I forgot that was this year. I had a boxing ring in the house this year. Who has a boxing ring in the house?
There's a boxing ring in the living room.
Alright, Jake Paul has a boxing ring in this house, but not many people are Jake Paul. So it is sad to say goodbye to this house, and I will be keeping you guys up to date with everything I'm doing in terms of moving and stuff like that, but I mean, that's it. I'm gonna move back into the middle now. I'm back in the middle, the video stopped. That is 2018. I'm sorry it wasn't the most exciting video, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this anyway. Hope 2019 is gonna be bigger, better and everything. I'm gonna be in London. I've got a few ideas already of what kind of videos I wanna do. If you do have any you want me to do though, let me, if you do have any style of video you want me to do, like I'm thinking of going back to doing a few more like Q&As and stuff, but making them more skits. Like I wanna do a lot more skits, vlogs, and stuff like that, and my second channel will still be running like normal. But yeah, that's it for today, really. That's it for 2018. This is the last video I'm doing this year. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good new year. If you're watching this after, I hope you had a good new year. Yeah. Thank you for watching. That was weird. Thank you for watching, and peace.